Smart for three to tie. Doesn't go. They get the rebound. Grant Williams for three. No good. Rebound, Fred. And Raptors get it done. Woo! Come on! In one of the most important games of the season, the Raptors made it difficult for themselves, and the refs made it even more so, but the Raptors get it done in the end, 115 to 112. Let's break down this game for you in today's post-game show. The Toronto Raptors fight back from the dead for the 3-point overtime win against the depleted Boston Celtics. Welcome everybody to today's post-game show on Amateur Hour Clips. You get a post-game show from this channel for virtually every single Raptors game about 30 minutes after the game. So for the best post-game show on YouTube, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Hell is on a road to 1,000 subscribers, and you can always join our watch parties on Twitch to join in on the fun as I watch along the games. But let's dive into this ridiculously frustrating, gut-wrenching, blood-pumping, heart-stimulating win here. Oh my goodness. I can't believe the Raptors pulled this one respectfully out of their ass. I thought, like, you got to give it to them. This team fights. And they were down 7 with like 6 minutes to go. They were down 6 with 5 minutes to go. 5 with 4 minutes to go. And they fight all the way back to force OT. Some clutch buckets by Siakam. Some clutch buckets by Fred, OG. And some absolutely outstanding clutch performance by Thaddeus Young. Oh my goodness. I am Thaddeus Young's probably biggest hater, but oh my goodness. The performance he gave us in the fourth. I mean, make no mistake, Siakam drops 40 points on 17 for 29 shooting. I mean, damn. But a lot of people chipped in the fourth. I was saying all throughout the game, you know, Siakam is out there on his own fighting for his life. He's out there fighting for his life, not getting a ton of help. And I was begging the question, who's going to come alive in the fourth and give us a hand? Thaddeus Young did it big time. Fred late. He had a rough night, but 2 big threes late helped us out. OG's defense late was an absolute revelation as well. Gary Trent's defense late. I always say, when Gary Trent isn't shooting, he still gives you the defense. Now, granted, this is a Celtics team missing Brown, Tatum, Horford, and Williams. The Raptors should have won this one comfortably by 8 to 10 points. We recognize that we didn't play well. I recognize that. I'll be the first to say the Raptors did not play well in this game. I thought the Celtics ultimately deserved this game, even with a good amount of help from the officials. But this team fights and they grind out a win. The best teams in any sport win the games they're not supposed to win. The Raptors really weren't supposed to win this one, but they do in the end. What a performance. I'll take it. Let's dive into the stats. So the big one for the Raptors is going to be the 40 bomb by Siakam. 17 for 29 shooting. Yeah, the 3-ball wasn't working, but everything else was. 13 rebounds as well. 3 steals, 2 blocks, including a super clutch block on Derek White. I think it was Derek White. Could have been Marcus Smart late in the overtime period. And yeah, a lot of guys put up 10. Nobody was that outstanding. OG had a good game. I'll take that. 14 on 50% shooting. Barnes 5 for 12. I thought he looked off tonight, not having the impact as usual. Van Vliet, not his night. He's not healthy. Got 40 minutes. Really confused about this down here. Armani Brooks really could have given us some minutes, I think, especially with the floor spacing being as bad as it was. But they dump out Fred Van Vliet for 40 minutes. 2 late threes that were clutch, though, at least. Gary Trent, defense was there, not the offense, but did have free throws late to help ice this game. Thaddeus Young, like I mentioned, was outstanding in the fourth. Not Boucher or Achua's night on offense. I thought Achua was great defensively. Not the impact Boucher's been giving us recently, but, you know, he can't be great every game. Celtics side of things, I mean, goddamn. A lot of role players here stepping up big time for this team, and it almost got them to win in the end. Celtics really trying to keep that first seed in the East. They're the only team who wants to play the Brooklyn Nets, it seems. But Smart, goddamn, do I hate Marcus Smart? He was playing well, getting a lot of calls. But 10 for 25, 28 points. He did what he could. Let's talk about the team stats now. This is where it went wrong for the Raptors. We're one of the best in the league at forcing second chance points. It wasn't very apparent until the fourth quarter and overtime. And we lost the rebounding battle, which, without Horford or Williams, I would have expected the Raptors to win that. We made it up with the turnover battle, 18-10. Shooting wise, not our best. 25% from 3, 43 from the field. They weren't great from the field. Like, again, it wasn't a formidable Celtics lineup. Just like an entertaining game, kind of ugly. Like, other than Siakam. But of all the criticism, of all the things I'm complaining about, the most important thing is right here. Raptors win the game. The Chicago Bulls lose. Taking a look at the standings, Raptors improved to 43-32. They actually are equal to the Chicago Bulls in record and a full game up on the Cavaliers. Bulls have lost, I believe, 11 of their last 14 games, or something like that. The Bulls have been on a really bad string of games. Raptors have a really good opportunity to move into the 5th seed, but I'll take the 6th seed at this point. Boston loses a huge one here and fall out of 1st and are now in 4th. We'll see how that transpires. Obviously not healthy today. But we're going to take a look at the Raptors' schedule for the rest of the season here. And there's a very good opportunity for them. Next game is going to be difficult. Wednesday against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Going to have to do our absolute best in that one. Going to have to do our absolute best. Timberwolves are hot. We're hotter. 9-1 in the last 10. Going to be a tough game. Magic is one you got to pick up your points. Got to get your win there. Timberwolves, you focus on first. One game at a time. Can you get that win against the Timberwolves? We shall see at home. Magic, we had that bad loss. And Raptors played down to their opponent again today. But thankfully, we were saved by the 40 bomb by Pascal Siakam. All right. Thank you so much for watching this post-game show, guys. What a win by the Raptors. Hope you had a great time watching this game. Hope you had a great time watching this post-game show. If you did, make sure to drop a like to support it. Show other people this is a post-game show worth watching. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for the best post-game show on YouTube. Every Raptors game virtually. And don't be afraid to catch our watch parties on Twitch at twitch.tv/amateursports. I'll see you again next time for another video.